Welcome back, Gamer Nation. SKS here with another episode, the bowl special episode of the Texas State Bobcats Dynasty. This is NCAA 14, or NCAA Football 14. I'm your benevolent host, SKS. If I sound a little different, I apologize. There's also no face cam because I'm in the process of moving. I finally bought a house. It's in a better form of the ghetto here in the city that I live, but I am getting out of the apartment next to all the sirens and everything and going to a house that's in next to sirens and everything. So apologies for the sound. Apologies for not being able to see my ugly face. That may be a bonus for some of you all, but we are getting ready to do our bowl game. The 9-3 Texas State Bobcats go against the Marshall Thundering Herd. We take a look at some of the game preview here. You can see that Kirk Herbstreit is going with the 6-6, 4-4 in their conference. The Marshall Thundering Herd, while we're 9-3 and 8-1. And I was kind of looking at this, and I kind of made a joke about it, how they're a 6-6 team. You know, we should steamroll them and everything. But I mean, defensively, they're better than us by a long shot, and we're kind of even on offense and overall. But you look at some of the stats through there. Besides that, rush defense was just kind of weird, and our total defense, which is down because of that. It is kind of interesting, but here's one thing I was noticing about it. If you look at our schedule, we lost to UK, who was ranked at the time, but UK finished 7-5. We lost to them 12-34. We also beat Notre Dame, who looks like Notre Dame dropped one. Oh man, but we got creamed to them. That was 2 of our 3 losses this year. The other one coming against that 9-3 Army. We jump over here and look at the schedule for Marshall. They barely lost here, 14 points to Notre Dame on their first game of the season. And then I look down here, they also played UK and beat them. Now, granted, this was later on in the season. This is probably after we broke UK's quarterback's neck. You all remember that game. And it looks like, you know, a couple of their other losses come against teams, 10-3 here. But then they get some bad losses. They lost to West. It's funny, they beat UK but lost to Western Kentucky. Lost at Tennessee, and then lost big time to Louisiana Tech. So I don't know. They're kind of a weird combination. I just don't know. I mean, you all already know our leaders. We got Horn as our passing leader, Darnell Jones as the rushing leader, and Stewart, who had 3 receptions, 99 yards in our last game. And down our defensive leaders, Humphrey, 60 tackles this year. But looking at Marshall, their quarterback has thrown 25 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. He is also the leading rusher. So he is a dual threat quarterback. We're going to probably have to put some spy on him for this game. And they got a receiver who's over 1,000 yards. So it could be a sleeper game. I mean, our number 1 receiver doesn't even have over 1,000 yards, but we spread the ball around a lot. So we're going to have to be very mindful of that quarterback and try to control him, because we struggle against running quarterbacks, as you've seen in our own conference. I like this little tidbit. Our fans have bought up the entire allotment of tickets, so you should have all the support you need. Thanks, Athletic Director. I wanted to come through here and just kind of point out some of the players who will be playing their last game as a Texas State Bobcat. The first one is our current running back, Darnell Jones. I feel like Darnell Jones, I thought he was a junior this year and McCoy was a sophomore. But Darnell Jones is a senior, so we will be saying goodbye to Darnell Jones after this game. It's kind of sad to think about, but we're going to have to move on, and hopefully he has a good game, and we can see him out the door with a win. 2 other players that are leaving are 2 of our wide receivers. We've got Ryan Stewart, who has been freaking amazing this year. He's a senior, so this will be his last game. And also Michael Dixon, who has really stood up here. I kind of feel like I should have got him in the game more instead of being that 4th wide receiver. I probably should have put him in some of the formations as a higher up. But these 2 are going to hurt when they leave. We'll talk more about it after the game, but I just kind of in the off season. But I just wanted to kind of highlight this because I always seem to forget to tell you all who is leaving. We're losing 2 people on the offensive line. Ali Talley, who has become a super stud leader on the team. Our center, we're losing him, which is going to be a big loss after the season. And we're also losing our right guard, Randy Burton. I know I've called his name out a few times for allowing some sacks and stuff. But again, you can see the biggest difference between him and the freshman behind him. That's a 20-point gap. So going to be a big person to lose. On a defensive side, we're going to lose All-American Paul Franklin. He is a senior. And we got some people to come in after him, which is really weird. We go from P. Franklin to F. Rankin, which is Franken. So, yeah. Anyway, we're losing our left end. And then you got to skip on down to our linebackers. We're going to lose John Scales, which really saddens me. The All-American Stephen Humphrey. We're going to lose him. And I think this one bothers me more than anything, because these two guys, especially Stephen Humphrey, has been here every season and we've always called his name. So I'm a little bit sad about that. It'd take me a little bit to get over it. And then on our secondary, we've got 3 players that we'll be losing, and they'll round out the people who's playing their last game. Josh Sanders, I know I've given him a hard time. He's got a 99 awareness, but somehow he cannot catch the ball. We also go down here to a free safety, Brandon Joseph. Joseph doesn't play that much, but he will be graduating and moving on. And then the last person who is going to move on, this will be their last game, is Brent Jacobs. I need to remember on Jacobs and Joseph to maybe get them in the game toward the end if we're winning and it's not a close game, but that may not happen. That was the 11 seniors. I just wanted to talk about them. Obviously, we could have some other surprises, people leaving, but right now that's it. All right, let's get ready to go to the game. The Marshall Thundering Herd versus the Texas State Bobcats. Look at that. We are pretty even. Their defense is actually more stout than ours. That's kind of crazy. All right, we're here. It's time for the bowl game. It's brought to you by Nissan. Look at the herd. Look at that graphic. There's Coach Conquest. He's ready to go on this game. Looks like we're playing indoors. We're in a stadium. I believe we're in, what, New Orleans? They're 12th in the country in pass offense. We struggle a little bit with that, so we're going to have to really have our secondary play with their pride and their tradition tonight. Oh, we get to see the herd run out on the field. They've already tackled one of our guys before the game starts. Yes, we are in New Orleans. This is the New Orleans Bowl, and looks like we get to run out on the field to some sparklers and fireworks. Those cameras going off. Everybody looks like they're pumped and ready to play here in the New Orleans Bowl. Little jibber jabbering going on there between Sanders and Sanders. That was kind of an odd combination. Look at that field. Marshall on one side, Texas State on the other here at Mercedes-Benz Superdome, or whatever Hulk Hogan called it a long time ago. It should be interesting. All right, Marshall won the toss. They're going to kick this off, so here comes the ball. Looks like we got Kennery, the standout performer. He's going to run this one out. He needs a couple of blocks. Kennery gets him. Oh, but they'll cut him down. He tried to spin out of it. He'll go down near the 28. 32-yard return to start this bowl game off. Texas State comes on the field. First and 10 here. Burnett, Lane, Roberson, Stewart out there. Jones in the backfield. Jones is going to run the counter. Jones will get knocked down. He'll get just 2 yards on that. Rushed for almost 1,400 yards on the season. And that will get the game started here. Burnett, Roberson, Dixon, and Stewart out there. Jones in the backfield. Horn tries to whip that one. Oh, and it's almost intercepted. Anderson was there with the deflection. 3rd and 8 now. Fans really going crazy today. 3rd and long here. Horn will whip that one. Stewart will make the catch, and Stewart will roll around, and he'll get the first down. 13 yards, and they get near midfield. I mean, I know it's New Orleans, and I'm not going to complain. I love band music, but they've really been going. First and 10 here, handoff. Jones tries to juke through. Jones, he got stood up a little bit. He'll get 5 on that play. He couldn't really. The hole opened, and then it closed, and he was stuck there. Burnett, Roberson, Dixon, and Stewart all out on the field. Jones in the backfield. It's a handout off the middle. Jones, he's got one guy on him. He slips by him. He'll get a yard. Looked like the end got around and come up and made the tackle there. 3rd and 4 here. That's a bad throw, and it's knocked down. So 4th and 4 here with 5 to go in the first quarter. Coach Conquest living dangerously here in the New Orleans Bowl. He's going to go for it here. 4th and 4. Looking around. Horn will deliver. Stewart with the one-handed catch, and they'll flip it, and it is a first down. What a grab there. 1st and 10 here. What a play on that last drive. Here's the handoff. Jones looking through. Jones will roll up, and that's a big run there, 8 yards. For Texas State, they survived the 4th down, and they continue moving the ball down the field. 2nd and 2 here, shotgun formation. Oh, and Horn's going to get brought down. He's sacked for 7, and he'll lose the majority of what Jones picked up last play. Looked like Sean Perkins, the junior tackle, let that one come through. 3rd and 9 here. Burnett, Roberson, and Stewart out there. Lane out there. Quick throw. Roberson will make the catch, and that's first down. Justin Horn really delivering these passes here to start this game. Just a nice little move. Got some separation. Defender gave him way too much cushion, and by the time he came up to catch him, he already made the catch. 1st and 10 here. 3:28 left in the first. It's a draw play. Oh, he's got some good room outside. Jones will push, and he'll get the first down. That's 10 yards. There's the thoughties cheering on Jones down the field. Lots of green in the crowd today. We got some maroons scattered throughout. 1st and 10 here. And it looks like it's a throw. Another run. Jones will make 2 cuts. He'll get 5 yards, and they inch closer toward that goal line. 2nd and 5 now. 2nd and 5 here. Handoff. Jones goes through the middle. Jones will try to spin through. He'll get 9 on the play, and it is 1st and goal. Darnell Jones doing some work. 40 yards here in this first drive. Come out here 1st and goal. You should see how animated Horn was in the huddle. Really getting his team psyched up here. Here's the handoff. Looking for some room. Jones goes up to the middle, and Jones is in there for the touchdown, and Texas State goes up first. 6-0 over the Marshall Thundering Herd. Darnell Jones owned that drive. There were some key passes by Horn there, but Jones was the moneymaker. The extra point by Wilson is good. 7-0. Texas State thought he's doing some split action. Crowd chanting here, Texas State. Cortez Wilson kicks the ball deep. It is going to be returnable. Let's see what the Thundering Herd do with it here. He's going on the sideline, and he's going to run out of bounds, taking 28 yards. So here toward the end of the season, the Texas State defense has been really slow to warm up. Let's see what they're going to do here. They got a running quarterback. Oh, he's going to throw. And that's going to be a big play, 21 yards. The secondary just letting him have a lot of cushion there. Marshall, hurry up offense. Oh, he's going to go deep. And Booth gets beaten in 2 plays. It's a 48-yard touchdown. Randy Booth looked like he was lost, and Marshall strikes right back. Texas State uses the entire quarter almost to score. And just like that, Marshall said, yeah, we didn't come this way. And they strike quickly to almost tie this game up. Extra point is up, and it is good. So after the quick drive, we're all square again. Kennery way back in the end zone. You know he's going to bring this out. Kennery looking for a hole. Kennery makes a big cut there. Kennery around the outside. Kennery turns the corner. Kennery still in. Kennery up to the 45-yard, almost a 50-yard return. The man is a magician. No wonder Texas State's going to stay with what worked last time. They got Burnett, Roberson, and Stewart out there. Jones in the backfield again. They go the handoff to Jones. Jones looks for the hole. Jones, oh, thrown down. Looked like a face mask, but no call.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Burnett, Stewart, Roberson out there. 2nd and 6. Pressure's coming. And Horn will get sacked. He got back up to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Nobody could get open there. 3rd and 5 here. This is really important. Oh, and that is knocked down. Looked like a little bit of pass interference, but no call there. He was tackled before the ball could get to him. 4th and 5. They're going to go for it again. Coach Conquest playing no fear today. And Burnett's going to make that catch. A little trail throw. What a throw. My Lord, what a pass there by Horn. That last play was amazing. Horn saw the package was up there, the defense, and he just threw it behind him. Great adjustment. Here's a run here. Jones trying to get to the outside. He'll get 5 on the play. Couldn't quite turn the corner, but good movement there. 8 seconds left in the first. Are they going to try to get a playoff here? They hike the ball. Horn's going deep. Horn has Burnett. Burnett's in the end zone, and they score right before the first quarter ends, 38 yards. And the Texas State Bobcats go up 13-7 over the Thundering Herd. What a play call there. I don't think Marshall thought they were going to snap it, and they do. Not quite the Dan Marino, but it'll work. Cortez Wilson comes out, puts the extra point through, and it is 14-7 here at the end of the first. Thoughties going major crazy over there. We even got some Maudis, the male Thoughties. But here at the end of the first, what an action-packed adventure we're on right now. 14-7, the Bobcats leading the Thundering Herd. Start of the second quarter here in this stadium. I hope it can contain all this. Big run back here. Uh-oh. He almost got through. That's 30-yard return by David Garrison. Crowd really getting pumped up here. Let's see if Texas State can settle down, get their secondary on course here. A quick throw. Booth will hit him. He'll get 7 yards on that. It's just a different atmosphere when it's a bowl game.
That's bullshit!
Fritz! Oh my God! What a hit! He took a big hit and got the throw off. Fritz almost intercepting it. 3rd and 3 here. And he's going to try to run, and the pocket collapses, and he goes down for a sack. And that's J.D. Carter with the sack there. J.D. Carter, again, we can't call him a transfer anymore, but he does a great play there. And that will force them to punt. It looked like a little hands to the face there action there, holding Stephen Humphrey back. With 6:16 left in the first half. The punt is away. Kenry is back waiting on it. Henry is gonna not get a block. Who let that block go? I couldn't see the number there. 1st and 10 here, shotgun formation. They're loading up that left side. And it is a draw, and they will eat that up. Darnell Jones will lose 2. A rare miss on the run tonight. 2nd and 12 here. Handoff, good blocks up the middle. Jones looking for another one. Jones comes through, and Jones will get 12 yards and the first down. This is his last collegiate game, and he is putting it all on the line here. 2nd and 10 here. It's like a counter play. Jones tries to go up the middle. Jones will get 5. So 3rd and short here, midfield. 3rd and 5 here. Horn delivers over the middle. Dixon makes the catch, and Dixon moves up 14 yards. Michael Dixon, one of the seniors, playing his last collegiate game tonight. 1st and 10. Jones goes in motion. Empty backfield now. Horn will throw that on the board. Stewart gets it. Stewart will get some yardage, and he'll be forced out of bounds. 15 yards. Nice play there. Horn just buying a little bit of time. Hits the other senior, Brian Stewart from Alabama. And that's another first down. Good look at the senior there. 1st and 10 here. 4:17 left in the half. We'll throw across the middle. Roberson shake and bakes. He'll get the first down, and it is 1st and goal. 13 yards. Bobcatties going at it over there. Part of me thinks that the offense here of the Bobcats is confusing Marshall. They went out of the shotgun almost this entire drive. And another run play there. Darnell Jones, he'll get 4 yards. It is 2nd and goal. It's like Sean McCoy checking into the game. John McCoy, excuse me. It is a handoff, and he will be met. He'll get a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and goal. Important play coming up here. They're bunching up here, 3rd and goal. He fakes the handoff. Horn's got a wide open tight end. It's Johnny Walker. Holy crap, Johnny Walker has been hidden all season, and Johnny Walker comes out here in the bowl game and makes a catch. For the love of God, I thought Johnny Walker was redshirted, but he is just a freshman this year. Our 3rd tight end. Extra point is good. It is 21-7. Texas State controlling. Johnny freaking Walker. Oh my God, that's amazing. Kickoff from Cortez Wilson. It's deep. You couldn't write a better script right now. But we'll see how the Thundering Herd come back. Michael Franklin pressures on him. He had 1 touchdown in the first quarter. Not got to do much here in the second. Crowd getting festive here. 2:46. Marshall trying to stay in the game. Oh, and that was a drop. He heard some footsteps. Stephen Humphrey was right behind him. 2nd and 10 here. Oh, he's going to run. Oh, their dudes are... Oh, he dropped it. Get the ball. Oh, it was a fumble. But they pick it back up. The refs are breaking it up. No, it's 3rd and inches. They marked it behind the line. Short dump pass there. Oh, and it's another fumble, and they pick it up again. That's 2 fumbles in a row. First and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion. Oh, he's covered right in the middle. And that's going to be a first down, 17 yards. So Marshall seeming to calm down here. First and 10, 1:55 left till halftime. Marshall must be feeling a little bit of desperation. Hughes comes through and he is met. That looked like Randy Booth there. And Marshall will call a timeout. Randy Booth blitzing from the outside. It showed Coach Conquest calling a timeout there, but you can see at the bottom it was Marshall, in fact, who calls a timeout with 1:51 left in the half. 4 receivers out. Oh, he's gonna run. Get him. Oh, and he had the slide, 3rd and 2. Fritz was going after him. We got to put a QB spy on him. 3rd and 2 here. Oh, he's going. Get off the block. Oh my God, he got flipped around. Michael Franklin will get the first down. He knows he's got to put the team on his back here. 4 receivers out there. They're going after him again. Oh my God, I put Humphrey right out there and he didn't cover that guy. 14 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. They're very close. They're in the red zone. Oh, it was a breakdown. Oh, he made that catch somehow. Cedric Taylor threading the line. 2nd and 6 here. Important. They got to try to hold him. And Randy Booth is going to meet him on the outside. Is that Booth's 2nd sack of the day? No, they give it to Ronnie Edwards. He's looking for some time, and he's going to get pulled down, and that's going to make it 4th and 14. Another sack by Ronnie Edwards, 2 in a row. 4th and 14 in the clock. I think Marshall may have called a timeout. Looked like he almost twisted his ankle there. Franklin, oh my God, he got covered by like 4 or 5 players. They're going to try the field goal here to make it a 21-10 game. 8 seconds left in the half. Kicker lining up. And the kick is... Oh, it's off the post! And they miss it! 3 seconds left. Oh my God, he threaded the needle, but he hit the needle. Oh my Lord. And a doink. That will take us to halftime. Texas State leads here 21-7. Marshall will get the ball when we return. We start the second half. Marshall will get this ball here in the New Orleans Bowl. Kick is deep, goes in the end zone. Garrison's going to bring this one out. He'll get wrapped up at the 25, it looked like. Here come the Texas State Bobcats. 4 sacks today, only allowing about 8 yards a drive. Of course, by drive, I meant play, but you know what I meant. Oh, and he'll make that catch. DeMarcus Quinn, what a name, 5 yards. Marshall trying to get their players on the line. Oh God, why would we jump there? He is wide open. And JD Carter will have to come up behind him and make that tackle. 21 yards on the pass there. We ran a really weird zone blitz and they just ate it up. Do some more man coverage on this one. 1st and 10. Oh, I'm pretty sure I jumped. Oh, and they're gonna run it. And look like Cameron and Booth are back there to make the tackle. 3 yards. We'll get him. And Edwards with the sack. 4th and 12. Edwards coming through, the junior tackle from Corsicana, Texas. Big play there. And Marshall not starting out the half the way they wanted. 2nd and 10 here. Stewart, Roberson, Burnett out there. Jones in the backfield. They fake the handoff. Horn will deliver. Stewart. Ooh, Stewart got depleted, but he'll get 17 yards. The senior. He's up to 51 yards today on 4 catches. Wish you all could see Justin Horn today. He is so animated before and after every play. Here's a handoff here. He's got a blocker. Jones gets on the outside. Jones pushes through. Jones will get... I don't know. It was over. He got the first down, but we never got an official total. It looked about like 15 yards. Maybe his biggest run of the day. Look at him. He's all pumped up. Marshall really needs to think of something to do here. This is going to turn into a rout. Texas State really getting pumped up right now. And there's a catch by Burnett, 8 yards. And they just continue trickling down the field. 2nd and 2. He'll fake the handoff. Horn will deliver again. Stewart tried to spin out of it. He'll get 18 yards. He's got 69 yards in a day. Nice. But yeah, Texas State just doing what they want to right now. Marshall seems a little lost. Look at that hole. Look at that space. 3 guys. Only one was near like 10 yards when the pass was out. 2nd and 9 here. Looks like a run. They're going on the right. Oh, and they blow that play up. He'll get a yard, but they close the gap quickly. Didn't look like Zach Jackson held his block there on the right side. Stop here would be monumental. Oh, and they'll get through, and Horn is going to get sacked. And that will force a 4th and 13. There was no chance there for him to throw it. They brought the house. And the line just couldn't hold. Alley Tally there, the center. That will bring Cortez Wilson out. No wind here. We're in a dome. Wilson launches that one, and it's right through the middle. 24-7 here in the 3rd. 2:56 to go. And the Bobcats still in control of the game. Decent drive there. They just ran out of juice at the end. Deep kick from Wilson. Garrison brings it out of the end zone. Kennery runs over and makes the tackle. Not only does he do plays on the other side of the ball, he stops them from running it back. 1st and 10. This is a very important drive. And they'll get it off, and Quinn, oh, he's going to sneak through. And he'll be at a big gain down the right side of the field. I thought he stepped out of bounds way back there, but the ref says no. They're going to hurry up and get on it. 1st and 10 here. Marshall really needs a score here to stay in this game. And J.D. Carter will try to, oh my God, come on guys, tackle him. I know you're trying to strip the ball, but jeez. 10 yards, he gets the 1st down there. Sad part on that last play is I do not have stripping on, but he went, oh my God. That was such a pickable ball and we missed it. 8 yards on the pass. Come on, guys. John Skills makes that tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal now. Oh, the quarterback stays on the ground. Uh-oh, Michael Franklin. So hopefully he just had some air knocked out of him. You hate to see an injury there, but a new quarterback comes in for Marshall. And he'll throw wide open in the middle of the field, just standing there. 2nd and goal still. And they're going to throw, and he drops it in the end zone. Josh Lloyd, the quarterback. 3rd and goal. Oh, and they shifted the line, and they'll stop him. Who got him? Josh Sanders, the senior from San Angelo, makes it 4th and goal. What a play there on the inch line. The senior has a big play here in the New Orleans Bowl. And the field goal is good, so it's going to be 24-10 with a minute and some change to go here in the 3rd. Your senior showing up today. Kennery back to receive this kickoff. He's looking, oh, and he does not get a block, and he'll just start at the normal 20. The Bobcats normally don't do this, but they're going to have to do it here with a minute left in the 3rd. Up 14. 1st and 10 here. Handoff. Oh, Jones. Jones, you got caught on the back of your guy. 4 yards on that rush. He probably could have got a lot more, but we'll say 2014 game glitches. 2013, technically. Horn changing the play up at the line. Oh, and Horn will find Michael Dixon. What a throw! The audible 30 yards downfield. Michael Dixon, the senior. What a throw by Justin Horn. Threads the needle there between 2 defenders, and that's a 30-yard pickup, and they're on the other side of the field. Uh-oh, but Dixon looks like he's shaking up a little bit. Should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. You hate to see a player, especially a senior, get hurt. which may be his last game of his career. 6-yard rush, and that will take us to the final quarter here in the New Orleans Bowl. Texas State, the Bobcats, leading 24 over your Marshall Thundering Herd 10. Not your Marshall Thundering Herd, but somebody's Marshall Thundering Herd. Start of the fourth quarter here. We got an update on Dixon. He just had some spasms. He'll be back. Horn. Oh, Burnett. Oh, he had it. That would have been 6 right there, but Burnett drops it. 3rd and 4. We're definitely going to keep Michael Dixon in the game. 3rd and 4 here. Oh, they're going for a screen. Jones gets past the line. Jones, look at that. 11 yards on the catch. And the Herd seems sad. 2nd and 10 here. And Burnett, another catch. Burnett will spin through. Burnett, 16 yards. And that moves them inside the 20. Burnett, 70 yards today. Justin Horn, 15 for 23 right now. 227, 2 touchdowns. I think I see the game plan of Coach Conquest. He's using a lot of this clock today. He's really trying to keep the quarterback of the Thundering Herd off the field. Jones, he'll get 3 yards on that. But again, there's only 6:07 left in the game. Tick, tick, tick. 2nd and 7. Jones tries to go up the middle. He'll get 3 more. He's over 100 yards today. 3rd and 4. And Horn is sacked for 9 yards. Nobody can get open on the slant play. That should force a field goal here. McCoy was out there to block, and he just let him through. Cortez Wilson comes out here. 34-yard field goal. And it's good. 27-10, 4:51 left in the game. And it looks like Marshall's definitely going to have to drive pretty fast here if they want to be in this. Wilson launches this one. It's going to go in the end zone. They'll probably bring this out. Here comes Garrison. There's a flag on the play. Give me some clipping. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 27-10. We've substituted in Mike Williams and Brandon Joseph into free safety and strong safety. We'll see if they can make some plays out here. Bad throw there. Is it still the backup quarterback? I didn't check. Yeah, number 14. What happened to their starting quarterback? Oh my God. Their superstar quarterback dislocated his elbow in the 3rd quarter, and he's out. What a devastating injury for the team to have that happen in the last game of the season in the bowl game. I didn't want that to happen. That's pretty rough. I feel bad now. 2nd and 10 here, so the backup QB comes in. So I feel kind of better having those seniors out there playing some of those important positions. They go on the outside. Oh, and Greco. Oh, there's Williams. Williams couldn't drag him down, but looked like Stephen Humphrey come over there to help him out. Another senior on the team. Going to miss Stephen Humphrey. The 3rd and 3. And they're going to pass it over, and he'll step out of bounds, and he is not going to get anything. 4th and 2. Marshall showing punt here. I really thought they may try to fake it and go for it. Oh, we were almost there. Kennery back to get this one. Kennery tries a little move. He'll get no return on that one. So with that, it's 1st and 10, and a couple of first downs in this game is probably going to be over. And Coach Conquest will be looking at a New Orleans Bowl win and alongside his GoDaddy.com Bowl win last year. There's been some rumblings that Texas State may be getting an offer from another conference. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, that's knocked out of Burnett's hand. Y'all have to let me know in the comments if Texas State gets an invite to a different conference. Would you all want that to happen or not? They faked the handoff here. Horn. Oh, Horn tried to slide that one through to Roberson, and he just couldn't find it. 4th and 7. Tyson Stevens comes out here. This will be his first punt of the day. And he's going to punt that one way down the side. And Greco is going to drag him down. He'll only get 8 yards on the return there. But Texas State didn't waste any time. Looked like they were trying to go for it there, and it just didn't work out.
A few moments later.
Coach Conquest called a timeout. He got all the seniors he could on the field here. 2 seconds left. They go in a goal line formation. They're not even on the goal line. They're going to snap the ball. Jones will roll through, get the first down, and Darnell Jones will keep the game ball, and his career comes to an end. He ends with 111 yards. But better yet, your Texas State Bobcats, or the New Orleans Bowl champion and Coach Conquest, getting picked up, carried off the field. Your play of the game is Horn to Burnett for the TD early on, and it just broke the will of Marshall. And once Marshall's quarterback went down, there was just no coming back. The Bobcat fans making the trip over from Texas here, celebrating a New Orleans Bowl win. Seniors go out on top. Coach Conquest got to be happy with them. The backup QB for Marshall, he's got to hold his head up. He's got a big career ahead of him. And that man right there, if he does not go to the pros, will have 1 more year left to lead the Bobcats to victory. Justin Horn celebrating. Marshall, the agony of defeat left for them. Final score here, Texas State 27 and their Marshall Thundering Herd 10. A big win to cap and a 10-win season for the Texas State Bobcats, something we wouldn't have dreamed of 3 years ago. Let's look at the stats today. Justin Horn, 164.4 rating, 16 for 26. There's a couple of drops, couple of missed throws, but he still had 240 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was sacked 3 times. His longest play of the day, 38 yards. Rushing, the senior Darnell Jones, 25 attempts for 111 yards. Really picked it up here toward the end of the season. 1 touchdown. Going to have a great shootout here, as he was well represented on the team. And for what he had to do to fill Tom Sutton's shoes, I think Darnell Jones held it together. He will be passing the torch on to John McCoy next year, who is a power back like Tom Sutton. We'll see what happens. Receiving, big day all around. Burnett and Johnny Walker, the tight end, coming out of nowhere from Richmond, Texas, getting a touchdown. But Burnett also had a touchdown, 83 yards for him, 69 for Ryan Stewart, the senior. Roberson, 28. Michael Dixon, the senior, getting 44 yards on 2 catches. His longest was 30. Big one of the day. Tackles really spread out today. Ryan Green leading people with 5 tackles, 4 of them solo. Stephen Humphrey, senior. Really going to miss this guy. Captain of the defense. What else can you ask for? Randy Booth, 4 tackles. Really holding another senior from getting his interception there, Josh Sanders. Pretty sad. Let's see. Brandon Joseph and John Scales, also seniors. John Scales had 2 tackles. Joseph with 1. Ronnie Edwards, probably the defensive player of the day, 3 sacks. J.D. Carter also had a sack, and Randy Booth. Cortez Wilson made 2 field goals today, 3 extra points. Been a solid kicker, even though he was kind of a walk-on, last-minute recruit type deal. He's done well for the team. Tyson Stevens getting out there, the freshman from Beeville, Texas. 1 punt, 36 yards. Only let him get 8 yards on that. Kennery, a quiet day for the sophomore. 3 returns, 97 yards. Just double checking, I was correct. Your players of the game offensively, Justin Horn, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ronnie Edwards with those 3 SKSs. Michael Franklin over there for Marshall. I feel kind of bad for him breaking or dislocating his elbow. He for when he was in there, he was pretty hot. Just too big of a shoes to fill. Congratulations, Texas State has won the New Orleans Bowl. Let's add another trophy in the Coach Conquest profile. Texas State makes it look easy against the Thundering Herd in the New Orleans Bowl. Texas State's football program is gaining a lot of good press from the New Orleans Bowl victory. All right, Bobcat Nation, I think we'll call it an end to this episode here. A big New Orleans Bowl victory over the Marshall Thundering Herd. Texas State finishing the season 10-3 up there. But there's a lot we're going to have to do. I have one more video for this season. In the offseason, we'll talk about who's leaving, who's coming in, and what are our goals for next season. As again, there's some mumbles that Texas State may be moving conferences. Let me know in the comments what you all think about that. Should we stay in the Sun Belt another year? Should we accept if we're offered? We're probably not going to jump to the SEC. I don't think we're that good. But there has been some talking amongst the NCAA and conferences that Texas State may get an invite somewhere. With all that said, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Hope you enjoyed the season up to this point. We had a great season, our best one yet. Coach Conquest, super stud right now. We'll delve more into the offseason, and maybe by the next time this episode is up, I'll be moved into my new place and have everything set up, and the sound will be a little bit different. Bring my face cam back so you all can boo me. You may leave in the comments that you like it better without it. Let me know. I'm always up to hearing everything. But as always, thanks for watching. I will cover the majority of everything in the offseason in the next episode to get us ready for Season 4 of the Texas State Bobcats Dynasty. As always, thanks for watching. God bless. I will see you all next time, Bobcat Nation. Good night.